Good morning, JCT brothers and sisters. Hope this day finds everybody doing well out there. And welcome to another installment of the Safety Mile with Jack and Kyle.
I'm Kyle.
I'm Jack. And today we got John Wayne Christner joining us today, better known as JW. So,
thanks for joining, man.
Thank you for stopping by and visiting with us. Today I'll go ahead and start off with our mission statement. You know, guys, we strengthen our communities by providing safe, reliable, hold on.
Oh, yeah.
I messed it up.
Here we go.
Safe, reliable, innovative transportation solutions to our communities.
All
I just
right.
mess that up every time, I tell you what.
Ain't that the truth in our vision? North America's most trusted transportation solutions provider. That's what we're trying to do here, folks.
All right. Okay. Well, JW, you got a new role now. You're kind of doing some new things. We're going to talk about that in a second. So if I don't mess anything else up here in the next couple minutes. Why don't we go ahead and start with the birthdays this week?
Absolutely. So we got birthdays: David Kiefer, Dale McCrunnell, Karen Blaine, Kenneth Heggie, Brian Smith, Isaac Bravo, Benjamin Delaney, Shannon Turner, Irene Zettler, and Aaron Swift. So happy birthday, everybody.
Happy
I really
birthday,
hope it's a
guys.
great one for you guys.
All right. Have a good birthday, guys. Hope everything goes great. All right, JW, since you're the guest, I'm going to let you throw out and hit the old anniversaries.
We do love tenure here at JCT, so I'm
Amen.
excited to recognize that.
That's right.
Looking at our first order of business here, Mr. Reese Terry is celebrating 6 years with John Christner Trucking. Congratulations, Reese. We appreciate you. That's outstanding. Coming up again with his 6-year tenure as well is Miss Lynetta Terry. That's outstanding. That's awesome. 6 years that's awesome.
Crazy.
Make sure you get your ring updated. We want to put a diamond in that for you. Got Mr. Charlotte or Miss Charlotte Brown. 1 year. We've got Jamie Wilson, 1 year. Mr. Thomas Taylor, 1 year. We've got Anthony Villanueva, 1 year, as well as Kristen Knight, 1 year. And then a special shout out to Kristen. We love you out there, and great team with her husband. So.
Right. They just came in today, so it was really good to see you, Kristen.
Yeah, they were just downstairs when I come up just
Oh,
a few
yeah.
minutes ago. Yeah, awesome. Okay, so Kyle, what do you got for us this week? We've been having some log issues, having a couple things that are kind of surprising us, and
So I'm
through.
I'm sure you guys have probably seen this and have had questions about this. A couple things are happening. One, Qualcomm systems are having issues. There's a diagnostic issue that will pop up on your screen saying location not found, potential violation. So I called Omnitrax, which is the log system that Qualcomm that's in Qualcomm, and it seems like this is an issue that's happening in the entire world. Everyone with a Qualcomm is having this exact same issue. Now they are working on it right now. I called 2 days ago, and they've been working on it on the day previously too. So you can imagine, if we're sweating about it, you're sweating about it. They're definitely sweating about it to make sure that they get this repaired. Now, as far as a time, as far as when it will get repaired, I don't have a real clear idea. However, I will say something you can kind of do to help yourself in the meantime is to update your own location. You should be able to annotate those logs that show unknown location with wherever you were. And again, it doesn't have to be like specific address with the coordinates. You don't have to do anything like that. But we would like to see maybe a town and a state. That would help you out. And as far as maybe getting stopped and an officer being able to say, hey, it shows you don't have a location on here, I should give you a violation. Please, by all means, give us a call if that happens. We will explain the situation, that it's truly out of our control. We can't do anything about it. The entire world is dealing with this problem. Yeah. So again, give us a call if that happens. Along with Qualcomm, if you do have a tablet, there are some issues that are being experienced there as well. For one JCT Hub, you might not be able to log into that. Now, by the time you listen to this might actually be repaired. However, we have been having an issue. I myself, on my test tablet, have also been having this issue where I'm not able to log in or send out messages. Now, we are working on this. Our IT department is working to make sure we get this repaired right away. And along with that, I also want to mention GeoTab. If we're not going to just hit the gambit here, GeoTab, the hours of service system inside of the tablet, it's also having some issues. Now, I can kind of go into details here about what's happening. Truly, the main source of the issue is that there are updates that are happening in GeoTab. They happen pretty consistently. However, when these updates happen, drivers get logged out. Okay, it's something we can't really do anything about. They can't do anything about. Well, I guess they are the ones doing it, so maybe they can do something about it. However, for the time being, if that does happen to you, you'll need to get logged back in. Now, your first instinct will be, okay, the log out, it gets me logged out, and initially it takes me to this page where it shows I should log in. However, it's going to show that G at the top, meaning Geotab. But if you remember from the training that I gave you, you should never log in straight to Geotab. You always want to get back to JCT Hub, click that little arrow for your hours of service to get right back in there. If you do it straight through Geotab, it might lock you out. That's a lot of people won't know what I'm saying right there, but for people with the tablets, you might get what I'm saying.
Very good.
So guys, just buckle in right now. We are working on solutions for these issues. I apologize, but we are trying to make sure that we're not causing any stress out there.
Yeah, we do have a lot of updates going on, so strap in. We'll get through it.
That's right.
Okay. This week, guys, I'm going to go into my next step. We're talking about the Safe 6, the all into zero for being safe that we're really starting to push. Last week I talked about right site. This week, right space. Talking about some space management, having the right space. In order to do that, we want to make sure that we always maintain that 7 seconds of following distance. That way, no matter what happens in front of us, we've got that minimum of 7 seconds so that we can always stop that truck. Once again, you guys have heard me say this. If an emergency situation happens in front of me, I don't want to have to yank the truck to the left or to the right. Because that's going to create a larger accident or get the truck off the roadway. I'm not a big fan of getting a truck off the roadway. I've hauled heavy equipment. I've driven heavy trucks off the roadway. It's not fun, But we don't want to do that because a lot of times trucks get upside down, they turn over. We don't want to do that. That creates a much more dangerous situation, yanking the truck around. Bare minimum, we can dump a pallet over. Mm-hmm. And, customers ain't real fond of opening the trailer doors and all their produce rolling around in the floor. They're not a fan. Mm-hmm. So we want to make sure we always have that proper following distance so no matter what happens in front of us, that we can come to a complete stop if necessary. That is our out. That is our strategy. And remember, when we're talking about right space, always remember there's more than just 4 sides to the vehicle. There's a left, right, front, and rear, but there's also a top and bottom. So when we're in parking lot situations, truck stop, shippers, and receivers, we've got to be fully aware of what's going on around us. We don't want to run over the top of something, run through that hole, tear our bumper off, tear our airline up, break a brake chamber, something like that. We really want to pay attention that there is a top and bottom. Top, hey, low line cables, tree limbs, awnings, carports, stuff we get into. Hey, we really got to maintain our space around our vehicle. And guys, remember, bad weather, we want to increase that space. We're dealing with fog, rain, anything that might hamper our vision. We definitely want to step up and increase that space around our vehicle, especially what I'm talking about there mainly is our following distance, right?
Right.
We want to increase that. Also, when we're talking about right space, we want to make sure we stay on top of our mirror checks, checking those mirrors as frequently as possible. That way, when we are ready to make a lane change, we understand the space around ourselves. And guys, remember, when we lean in and we check our mirror, we want to make sure that we lean into that mirror a little bit and check, because it helps us see that corner of that blind spot that we're not necessarily seeing right up against the truck. So when we go to that mirror, we definitely want to lean in and look at that mirror so we can fully get that full vision around our vehicle so we can maintain our space. All right. Hopefully that makes sense to you guys so we can stay on top of that. Next week I'll have the next step with our Safe 6. We'll cover that. So that's it for me. I'll leave you guys alone. JW, we got this, what do we call it?
It's the Work Hound.
The Work Hound, that's it. So,
it's a new exciting rollout that we've actually started on Monday here at John Christner Trucking. And I'm most excited because I'm championing this program. It's something that I've been very passionate about, very excited about. Myself, Tyler Romine, and Tara on our driver development team are reading every comment. We're reviewing every comment. And we're actually taking time to respond to every comment. So if you've already gotten that survey and you've had a chance to respond, hopefully you've had a chance to get the response from us as well. But in the era of our company values, which I think are incredibly important to us, it really helps to build that respectful trust. We do have an anonymity factor built into Workhound that they're very proud of. and they're protecting your guys' survey results. So continue to be candid, continue to be honest with us, and we're going to do our best as a company and as a family to respond to those issues effectively. I think that it benefits everyone when we can have that open dialogue. I've already had some great conversations with drivers.
Most definitely. That is awesome, because definitely when you can reach out and talk to a driver on a different level, especially when there's, like you mentioned Strobel the other day, having his struggles. Hey, when you're out there on the road and something goes wrong, it's catastrophic to you as the driver. And when you can actually reach out and communicate with somebody and somebody that's understanding and kind of help through that, it goes a long ways.
It sure does. And one thing I want to reassure you guys about on the road is, as we see this transition with our friends and family in Iowa, Hirschbach, take place, know that that's bringing strength and value to our brand that we were in desperate need of. It shines some light on things that we certainly are appreciative of, and we're growing together alongside that brand. Right. This is an initiative that I think is going to benefit both companies, and I just wanted to say that. We've had some great feedback about the merger, and we're certainly excited about it. So it's been good.
So where would they find the survey? You've sent it to them through their system or through their email?
So it's going to come via text message,
okay.
And that's going to get sent every Monday. So if you get one every week, please continue to participate, continue to engage. I'm still reading them every week, and hopefully by the end of the year, we can create some actionable changes that make it easier and better for you guys to drive here at John Christner Trucking.
That's right.
That's pretty cool. Because that is a big thing. As a driver out there on the road, you do kind of get that feeling like your voice isn't getting heard, and this is a great platform, kind of somewhat anonymous sometimes with some comments, to step out and be able to, get your opinion out there and let it actually fall on somebody that's paying attention, somebody's actually reading it, paying attention. Because as a driver, sometimes you do get the feeling, your comments fall on deaf ears sometimes out there.
Right. For me, whenever I give training for certain things in the office to drivers, and the thing that makes me learn the most are the drivers that I'm talking to, because there's good questions there that I don't have the answers for. I have to make myself smarter. And drivers, you guys, whenever you provide feedback, you are making us a stronger company. You are making us a better system. And we can, we want to provide the best situation for you to continue to have success with us.
That's so true. So true. All right, guys. Well, thank you for stopping in and visiting with us and taking a minute to listen. We appreciate you guys. Kyle, anything you want to throw in?
Oh yeah, guys, just continue to show up for this whole stream here. We really appreciate it. Thank you so much for showing up.
Yeah.
Great stuff with the word count, right? Very excited for what that's got for us in the future, man.
Yeah. Keep the comments coming, guys. We like reading them. If there's anything we can do or a topic you would like to see us cover, hey, please mention, drop it in there, and we'll see what we can do to get it out and talk about it.
Right on.
We love you guys. Be safe.
Take care.
Thanks.
Be safe. You need us, call us.